Philo, Illinois, located in Champaign County, was founded in 1837 when Philo Hale, an eastern land speculator, purchased land in what became Philo Township. Named after him, the area was initially called the Summit by the Wabash Railroad due to its higher elevation. Champaign County itself emerged as hunters and trappers settled the prairie lands alongside Native Americans. Hale acquired significant land, including 1,360 acres by 1839, but died in 1847 before seeing the village fully develop. Village formation and railroad influence. The village of Philo was laid out in 1864 by E.B. Hale, Philo Hale's son, covering 80 acres. The Wabash Railroad, built through southern Champaign County in the 1850s, was pivotal, with Philo's station established in 1858 after settlers petitioned to name it after Hale. The railroad, initially part of the Northern Cross Railroad, facilitated growth, though early operations were challenging, sometimes requiring mules or multiple engines due to the elevation. Incorporation and early development. Philo was officially incorporated on April 19, 1875, with its first town council led by T.H. Matheny. By 1870, the village had a schoolhouse, 2 churches, a mill, 8 stores, and other businesses, reflecting a thriving community. Early settlers, including Horace Arnold and Samuel Brown, contributed to growth, cultivating small farms and trading as far as Chicago or Indiana. The first house, built by Elam Elithrop, and the oldest surviving house by Michael Walsh marked early residential development. Social and economic evolution. Post-Civil War, Philo saw an influx of settlers farming 40 to 80-acre plots, growing corn, wheat, and later oats and rye. The railroad enabled cattle and hog transport, with stockyards in town until trucks became common. By the early 1900s, rural mail delivery began, and the first telephone exchange was established in 1902. Early automobiles, like the Winston and Buick, appeared, though poor roads limited their winter use. A 1909 fire destroyed several businesses, but the community rebuilt. 20th century and social challenges. Philo's population grew from 291 in 1870 to 1,392 by 2020, with peaks in the 1960s and 2000s. The village maintained a rural character, with Hale Park and a reputation as the center of the universe, painted on its water tower. However, historical accounts suggest racial exclusion, with reports of a sundown law enforced into the 1970s, limiting black residents, as evidenced by low minority populations in census data. Today, Philo remains a small, proud community tied to its agricultural roots and Unit 7 school district.